Well, welcome back everybody. On the last video I spent my time on the back side of the truck and pretty well got the back sanded down, treated and painted and all that. But on this episode I want to do a little mechanicking instead of just sanding and scraping and painting. Working on the front end. Let me show you where we're at. I didn't show a lot. I've been taking all of this stuff apart and getting it to the point where it's at now. I did do a little sanding and treating and painting, you know, it's making it look pretty as I go. I don't know if I talked about it on the last video, but this is the passenger side of the truck and it had some damage. It has a strut rod that goes from here to the front of the truck that was bent. It was bent up, you know, like a bow, and when that happened it actually pulled that lower arm kind of forward a little bit and bent it. So all of that's going to have to be replaced. I took the strut rod off. I've searched high and low, couldn't find one, so I went to a shop, enlisted the help of some folks at a shop. We heated it up, straightened it back out, and then tempered it back in some water, so hopefully it's just as strong as it was to begin with. And let's see, let's walk out here. I found a donor truck. A fellow was parting out. All right, working on the truck, having a good time. Look, if you'll stay to the end of this video, I'm going to show you a little surprise. Now don't skip ahead, but if you'll watch the video, at the end of the video, you're not going to believe what I've done. But I'll show you at the end of this video, so keep watching. Of course, luck would have it, he cut, that's the strut rod right there, he cut it. I could have cried when I saw that. I really wanted a strut rod, but I got a new lower piece. I'm going to take all this apart today and have it ready to put on. This is my strut rod that I straightened out, and you see it looks pretty good. It's not perfectly straight, but it's close. So we'll be able to put that back on there. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna, on this video, hopefully get both sides of the front done. It's gonna take a little while to get this done, because I think while I'm at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and change out a lot of the bushings. I'm gonna change out tie rod ends, and those things are gonna have to be ordered. Might take a few days to get those in. And of course, as I go, I'm going to clean everything up and paint it, so when I get through, all of this will look new. That's the plan. Probably going to be some time-lapse stuff going on here with some non-copyrighted music playing. But it's already been a couple of days of taking things apart. It took a while to get it to this point. I didn't bother filming that, and I don't know how much I'm going to film, but my intent on this video is to get both sides of the front end fixed, repaired, new stuff put on, wheels back on, and have it rolling, ready to go. Hey, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, I appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel. We are a little over 600 people. Yeah, we appreciate all of you that have subscribed, and if you haven't, we appreciate it if you did. So hang with me. Well, welcome back everybody. Thought I'd give a quick update of where I'm at. It's summertime. I've got the old fan down there blowing on me. Came out and worked a good bit this morning, and let me show you what we look like. So I'm on the driver's side now, and I've got everything apart that I want to take apart. You see pieces sitting everywhere, and I have wire brushed all of this, chemically treated it. That's why it looks like it does. So now I'm ready to put some paint on here to start painting this stuff up. I've got all the parts I need to put this back together. It came apart fairly easy. I had a couple of pieces in there trying to get them apart, just gave me fits, but that's what you deal with these old ones. So that's where we're at. Just a quick update. I'll film a little bit probably tomorrow as I start putting things back together, but right now it's time to put a little paint on here and try to get this side looking as good as the other side, and hopefully we'll have this back together within the next day or so. Anyhow, that's where I intend to end this video, is with this side put back together. So let me get busy. Finally got the driver's side finished, and it looks pretty good. I'll show you here. Upper ball joint, lower ball joint, tie rod ends, everything's cleaned up, painted, new shock. Little bumper piece in there is new. So now the front end is probably way out of line. We'll deal with that later. We'll get it lined up somewhere. But anyway, it's taken a while to get all this done. Things had to be pressed out and pressed in, and some of it I've never done before. It's my first time. I had one part sent to me that was the wrong part. Had to, time to take that back and get that changed out. But overall, it looks good. It should ride and drive good when we get through. I've got a brake line on the passenger side that won't come loose, so it's going to be a new brake line deal over there. I'm gonna have to order something there, but all in all, it looks pretty good. So it looks good. So now I'm gonna roll it out. I need to clean everything up. My floor gets really nasty in here when I'm doing these things, and then after I get through with whatever part of the project I'm on, I'm gonna roll it out, clean my floor up good, kind of get the shop cleaned up, straightened up, and then we can move on to the next thing. So I'm going to knock that out. I'm going to knock that out, and when I get done with that, I'm going to show you that surprise I told you about. I'm going to take a second here to kind of recap everything that I've done since I started this particular video. I realize that I have not filmed a whole lot, so let's just talk a little bit about what we've done. This is the passenger side, and I'm doing this on both sides, but I replaced all of the brake parts on both sides. So it's got new shoes, new calipers or cylinders, I think. Yeah, calipers. It's got calipers. It's got new calipers on here with new brake pads. I've got a upper control arm bushing, lower control arm bushing. This side got a lower control arm. We straightened this piece out, put a tie rod in on each side, and put a new shock, and the little bumper piece in there, we put a new one of those. Scraped and cleaned everything and painted everything. And then on the driver's side, basically the same thing. I didn't have to get a new lower control arm or work on this piece because it wasn't bent like it was on the other side. But there again, since I started this video, all new brake stuff on this wheel, upper control arm bushing, lower control arm bushing, inner and outer tie rod, new shock, everything got scraped and painted. So all of that took a while. I had to take all this completely apart to get all that done. And I apologize for not filming more than I did. I should have filmed more. But anyhow, all of that got done since we started this video. I'm gonna kind of end this one here. I'm gonna show you the surprise I told you that I would show you if you stay to the end of the video. And I don't know why I'm a sucker for punishment, but I am. But here's the new toy. 1989 150 in great shape. Needs a paint job. I got it. You know, it needs some mufflers, but it's straight. It's not been anywhere. The chrome's missing here. I'm going to see about getting that. Still has the original interior. You know, it's got tilt steering. It's got the velour seat. Still has the original radio that works. The air conditioner works. It's got electric windows. This was a like a limited edition. All that works. I mean, cranks right. This is the first year they put fuel injection on that. It's loud. It needs some mufflers. Cranks right up. So we're gonna try to make a quick one out of this. Throw some mufflers on it, get a paint job. The air conditioner needs charging. It's working, but it needs charging. Might have a leak in it. I don't know. I'll find that out later. But it was a dark blue on the top and bottom with silver in the middle, and I'm going to go back with it just like that. I actually got an extra cab you can see over there behind my truck that I got with this truck. I'm hoping to use some pieces, parts off of that on the old truck, the 79. But anyway, as you can see, got the old Ram hood ornament on it. You know, it's nice and straight. It's going to be a pretty truck. It's got some surface rust, which I'm not worried about. I crawled up under it. There's no rust up under the bottom of it. So I'm excited about this truck, and I'm just going to get it fixed up, get it going, and make pretty much a daily driver out of it. That's what I bought it for. I just couldn't pass it up. Guy had it for sale. He actually had some parts I needed. He had a couple of inner fender wells and a radiator support for these later models, and it'll fit the older truck. I'm gonna have to do some modifications on it, but the inner fender wells were perfect, no rust on them, anything. So I went to get that stuff, and he had 2 or 3 of these trucks, and I got to talking to him about this one, and I ended up buying it, and I'm excited. So now we got 2 projects going on, but there's the big surprise. I'll end this one here. Thanks for watching, and I'll have a new video out soon. Not sure what the next part's going to be. I don't know if I'm going to kind of concentrate on the cab, go ahead and start getting it fixed up and ready for paint, or if I'm going to jump on that motor next. I really haven't decided, so you'll find out when I find out. So till next time, it's Larry saying I'll see you down the road.